after eating, don't go for. She knows, but she must have told me that's not good.
Hello.
Good afternoon, everybody, and I welcome you all to the 16th session of Talksopedia. Thank you to each one of you who took time from your busy schedule and joined the session. And today, I had tried to make it a little different with some sort of activities that would help you release the stress and anxiety that you all are going through during these challenging times. But before I get into the session, let me just take you through some ground rules. Please keep your videos switched off unless and until our guest speaker requests you to switch it on. You can keep a notepad and pen along with you so that you can take down some important points. But today I think there won't be any such points to take down, but a lot of things to do and learn by doing. Now let me introduce our guest speaker. And our guest speaker, most of you who are from Qatar might be knowing him because he has been a yoga teacher in the Indian Embassy of Qatar in the year 2018 to 2020. He is a certified yoga teacher and yoga examiner under the Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, a master trainer in the second International Day of Yoga 2016 held at Chandigarh. And he has been a gold medal winner in various yoga world championships. So please help me welcome our guest speaker, Ashish Ghalawat. So could you please switch on your video and let me put you in spotlight.
Hello. Thank you.
Yes. And the screen is yours, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Nishaji. Thank you so much for this warm welcome. Namaste and good evening to everyone. I'm Ashish Kelawat, and my introduction has been given quite aptly by ma'am, so I'll directly move on to our session. So today's session topic is yoga for our mind, body, and soul. You might be thinking how yoga can help in, connecting with your mind, body, and soul. How it can, make you feel better. How it can make you feel more active, healthy, and all those things. And these things are quite common as well. But what happens is we need to understand the main meaning of what essentially yoga is. Yoga is not something just practicing of different physical postures or practicing different breathing techniques or practicing meditation. Yoga is an amalgamation of all these three techniques. So if you're practicing asana differently, if you're practicing breathing techniques differently, and if you're practicing meditation, separately, then you'll never get that combined effect that you should get by practicing yoga properly. So I'll just briefly explain what yoga is. Yoga is the union of your pure consciousness or your consciousness with your nature, or you can say with your soul or your astral body. Now, how that happens is by amalgamating asana, that is our physical body, working on our physical body, working on our each and every system, then pranayama, working on our pranic body, working on our energy levels, working on our vibrations, and then dhyana, that will help us to connect or reach the stage of kevalya, also known as samadhi, and also known as nirvana. So I'll try to go deeper into this, but I won't go into a lecture format. Otherwise, it will take me 2 to 3 hours to explain each and every term. So in by Patanjali, Maharishi Patanjali or Sage Patanjali, there was an eightfold path which was given to reach samadhi or the stage of kevalya or nirvana. So what it was yama, that is what you have to do in your life. Niyama, that is what you don't have to, what you are not supposed to do in your life, or how you are supposed to behave, how you are supposed to take care of your cleanliness and all those things. So these are the basis of karma yoga. Then we move on to asanas, that is the third ladder. That is working on a physical body, your mental body. Then we move on to pranayama. Pranayama is controlling your energy body, controlling all the various aspects of vibrations, controlling your brain vibrations, controlling your aura, controlling your energy levels. Then we move on to pratyahara. Pratyahara starts by working on your thought process, starts by moving towards your manomaya kosh. Manomaya kosh is your mind body. You can say the level which helps you think, feel, and to express your emotions. Then we move on to dharana. Dharana is working on gathering knowledge, on doing various kinds of studies, or you can say it is the stage where your curiosity comes out. And then we move on to dhyana. Dhyana is the beginning stage of some, you can say, meditation, and the first stage of moving towards samadhi. And then we move on to samadhi. That is the final stage. That is your anandamay kosh, or you can say the blissful stage, or the stage where you feel happy, calm, composed, and where you are always a giver. You are a giver of knowledge, you are a giver of kindness, you are a giver of happiness, and you are just never expecting anything. Every action is to help everyone, every action is to make everything around you better, make everything around you calm, composed, and relaxed. So, before going into deeper into this eightfold path, let me just come back a bit and explain the panchakoshas. In yogic philosophy, or you can say in yogic physiology, there are panchakoshas. You can call them as your five kind of bodies, five layers of your bodies, or five different sheaths. So the first sheath is Annamaya Kosh, second sheath is Pranamaya Kosh, third sheath is Anandamaya, first sheath is Annamaya Kosh, then Pranamaya Kosh, then third sheath is Manomaya Kosh, then fourth sheet is Vijnanamaya Kosh, and the fifth sheet is your Anandamaya Kosh. So let me just explain our first sheet, that is our physical body, Annamaya Kosh. It consists of the five basic elements: air, water, earth, space, and sky. Now, its function is to form your physical body or the external body, what we can see, what we can touch. That is what is formed by our Annamaya Kosh. Now, how we control it, or how we improve it, or how we work for its betterment through yoga is we practice different kriyas, we practice different asanas, and we practice different pranayamas for working on our physical body, on improving its capacity, and to make sure it is working at its optimum level. Then we move on one step higher. We go in deeper. We move on to our pranamaya kosh. Now, pranamaya kosh is also known as your energy body, can be known as your pranic body, or it can be something which controls the flow of your life force in your body. So it consists of panchavayus, the five major airs, which are located at five different parts of our body, and they have different functionalities. So these are pran, apan, saman, vyan, and udyan. So for example, I'll just explain apan. Apan vayu is related to excretion. Apan vayu is related to exhalation. So whenever you are using your energy to exhale out or throw out waste from your body, be it your sweat, be it through your stool or whatever it is, that happens through apan. Now, inhalation and all the creation of energy process happens through prana. So each and every of these panchavayus have a different functionality, and we do pranayama, we do bandhas, and we do mudras. Mudras are hand gestures, bandhas are energy locks, and pranayamas are different breathing techniques which help us in controlling these, which help us in making sure all these are functioning at an optimum level. And we are working on our pranamaya kosh, and we are making sure its functionality is there. Then next, we move on to manamaya kosh. So manamaya kosh is your mental body, or you can say your emotional body, or you can call it as your emotional and thinking level. So it consists of all your senses, be it your skin, be it your eyes, be it your nose, be it your ears, all your sensory organs, plus your emotions, what you feel, how you react. Be it sometimes we get angry, sometimes we are happy, sometimes we are just not reacting to anything, and that all happens through the functionality of our manomaya kosh. So we do different meditation techniques, we do pranayama to help in controlling it, to help in rationalizing it, and to make sure that we are not being affected too much by our manamaya kosh. We are not being, pushed to one certain area or to one corner through our thoughts. Because what happens is when you're angry, your breath will be quite shallow. But when you're sad, your inhalation will be quite slow, your exhalation will be much longer. But when you are calm and composed, your inhalation will be deep, your exhalation will be deep, you'll feel more calm, composed. There will be no external force being applied on your body during any activity. But sometimes what happens is when we cry, you feel that there's some pressure or there's a stone kept on your chest. That is because the effect it is having on your breath. So from here, we move on one stage higher, that is Vijnanamaya Kosh. So Vijnanamaya Kosh is your rational thinking, or it can be known as your judgment, or it can be your power to decide, power to rationalize. So whatever you can call it, you can. There are different names for it.